Looking at taking a trade on this one. I'm not gonna say that loud because I don't want the other team to copy me. But I saw I saw like an area of support potentially right here-ish or right here, this kind of general area because of this line right here. So, and it's like going up at this point. So I think I'm gonna enter like right around here. This is kind of the way I have it set up. I don't know much about how successful this is going to be, but that's my trade. I'm about to enter. Let me see.
Did you do 1,000 units on SPX?
I don't know. I can't even see. I just drew little. No.
What is your size? Let's see.
I don't know. I'll be
It's like 13 units. Oh god.
Stop.
No, that's fine.
Catching me at a bad time?
That's really not like it's done that much.
So here's the thing: is I took this trade because I saw like a level, like here I think, but I wasn't paying attention to this, and this is where I think I went wrong. Like obviously this is something I should have like considered, and that was like right when I got in on the trade. So I think it like hit that, which it could turn around still maybe. So today I took a trade on SPX 500 and it was an emotional roller coaster to say the least. I took it because I saw some levels of support, so I thought, but I think I failed to look at levels of resistance. So I kind of entered the trade right at a level of resistance, of course. So it kept going up and down, but mainly down, and that was hard to watch. So I got out of it. I ended with like a negative $45 in my account. So I tried to like cut my losses, but as I looked through the trade as it was going and I was watching it go down, I kind of realized, oh shoot, I didn't think of all this other stuff, and I wasn't feeling confident with that the trade was going to turn in direction. So I thought might as well just cut my losses, and right after I did that, it hit break even. So
my very first ever trade. And let me, again, disclaimer. The people in this competition are not traders. We have never traded before, any of us. So I'm gonna launch the US 30 chart here. Let's just take a look and see what we have going here. Want to stay up to date with all the latest trading information? In the description below, you'll find the link to join our free Discord. The Discord gives you instant access to lots of helpful material like free trading courses, chart analysis, updates about what's happening in the A1 community, as well as discount codes for our other products and services. The best part, all of this and more is 100% free. So go down in the description below this video and check it out for yourself. If you're interested in upgrading to the full VIP Discord featuring our team of expert traders signals, you can use the live chat link in the description to get connected with one of our team members in seconds. So don't wait, go check out the free Discord today. So I'm looking at US 30 on the 4-hour chart right now. It's been fairly bullish, but really this most recent, really strong push here was last month. So, or 2 months ago, excuse me. So for the past couple of weeks, 5-6 weeks, it looks like, really been trending higher. Maybe range bound a little bit here on the 4-hour chart. Let's try and zoom this in. I'm not great with my my trading view skills yet. So 2 nice strong green candles back to back. One of them hasn't closed yet. I can see the countdown timer here. We have an hour and a half until this next candle closes, but this previous candle, really strong green candle there. It looks like we're gonna get another strong green candle there. So perhaps US 30 on, you know, a shorter, let's check out some other time frames. We're on a high time frame, so let's just stick with that right now. Daily chart, daily, wow, a lot of bullish green candles in a row. Very clear to see, yeah, since June, thing has basically just been trending higher and higher. But But gosh, man, these red candles scare me, you know, especially if I were to take a trade on the daily chart and you were to catch one of these moves right here, just 3 red candles in a row, 3 bad days in a row. I mean, gosh, in a competition like this where it's like, you know, we're doing it for a month. It's not like we have our whole lives ahead of us to catch these crazy trades. I don't know. Something on the daily chart kind of scares me. US 30 to me, I think, was the most clear and obvious. On the daily chart, I'm seeing a clear trend here. Let's mark up some charts again. I can do this part. Boom. Clear uptrend. Oop, oh, I gotta like. Clearly an uptrend, right? Let's move it down to the 4-hour. Oh, wait, what? That doesn't like. Oh, I guess that's actually kind of cool. Oh, you know what? That is kind of cool. And I'm going to try and enter. Is my trade not going to enter until this candle closes, and then starting with the next candle it'll enter? I don't even know. I don't know this stuff. Can I enter right now on this candle? How do I even enter a trade? Publish? Maybe? What does that say? Sure you're no. I might have to call for assistance here. All right, so I had to get some help because as you've seen me already, I don't know what I'm looking at. And I was trying to enter a trade here and I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know where to start. So I had to call in Nick because Frank is not here. Nick, how do I enter a trade?
Okay, so you got your paper trading account started.
Yes,
That's good.
yes.
So what you want to do, are you looking to
Do I click the smiley face?
Not the smiley face.
Okay.
Because it could be a frowny face depending on how the trade goes. You never know. And there's a lot of emojis there. That is a lot of emojis. There. Now
I like this. I like this chart.
Okay, so if you right click, just right click anywhere.
Okay.
And go down to trade.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And if you go to create new order.
Uh-huh.
It's going to pop open your
this looks familiar.
Yes. So now what you can do here is you can set up if you want to do a market order, a limit order, or a stop order. I wouldn't worry about stop orders. A limit order is basically saying, it's like putting out a request to buy something or sell something if it comes down or up to a certain price. And a market order is just, I want to buy it right now or I want to sell it right now.
Okay.
So if you're like ready to pull the trigger, you might use a market order. But if you're like,
gotcha, I
want to buy it if it comes down to this level, you may use a limit order. And then so you have your size that you can do, and then when you punch in those units, it'll show you like how much you're risking. So you can see like if you do 1,000, you got a $10 per pip value. And then also if you want to put a stop loss on your trade, you just check mark the stop loss button there. And now you can set where you want that stop loss to be, and it will show you how much value that's going to be. So
Nick is going to head out. I'm going to finish up with my trade here. What I will say is Nick did not give me any information about if I should buy, if I should sell, if, you know, this is a good chart or not. That was all on my own. I just needed help figuring out how to actually enter this trade. So I have the basics of how to enter a trade and how to put a stop loss down. And with that, I'm going to tweak it just a little bit, I think. And I'm going to enter my first trade. So here we go with that. I'm actually going to adjust my stop loss here just a little bit. I'm going to bring it up to the 35,195 range. So I'm just going to change this to 195. And instead of, I think I'm going to do that. Just add another 0 on there because we're playing with Monopoly money here, people. All right, I have $100,000 in this demo account. So if I lose some money, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the team. If I lose a lot of money, it's gonna hurt the team, and it's gonna hurt our chances to win this competition for fun, but it's not going to hurt me personally. So I'm going to raise the risk just a little bit because, you know, I'm trying to, I feel confident about this trade. I feel confident about it. So I'm going to raise my unit just a little bit here, and I'm going to click. There we go. I have entered my very first trade ever. I actually just got stopped out a couple minutes ago.
So what are you doing?
And again, for the sole purpose of like the competition, I just, as soon as I was in profit, I just trailed into profit to lock in profits because I don't care about getting the biggest trade possible. I just want to keep getting profits and not lose any money. So if I show you my account balance here, you can see that I'm now up to $100,298. So that was a $300 profit on that trade. And you know, I think consistently, let me zoom that back out. I think if you were to be like, I might just become a scalp trader. I might just be, Nick is laughing at me in the background, but I might just scalp these trades and just immediately trail into profit. And if it closes out and then keeps running, you know, whatever, I'm just trying to get profit, profit, profit.
Yes, sir.
Frank, you just heard my trade update. Do you have Frank?
So you made 700 or you trailed?
No, so it was in a total of 700 something in profit. I trailed it at 300 just to lock in some profit. What are your thoughts on my strategy so far?
I'm really happy you did that. That's basically what I do, I guess. I think you're doing it better. So good job.
You heard it here first. I'm a better trader than Frank.
I'm looking to sell, and this might be, you might look at this yourself and be like, is he insane?
Okay.
But I'm looking to sell right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to place the stop. I'm looking at some old notes that I took,
Okay.
and it says here that you place the stop above the previous high,
Mm-hmm.
which I would think is right here, right?
Yep. I like that.
Okay, so I've typed in the number, and it says I'd only be risking about $5.
Yep.
That makes sense?
Yes, it does, because your unit here is 1,000 units. So
Okay.
that's very small. That's basically 1,000 units is 0.01 lots. So it's really small, which is probably fine as you're getting ready, you know, getting used to it. So looks good to me. I mean,
Okay.
that's,
So I guess in the future, I have to increase this number for it to actually make a dent in the competition.
and for hypothetical sake, if you did it 10,000 units, that number would go up by 10 times. It'd be a $44 risk.
I see. Oh, now I'm down to,
Yep. So you got to do like 10,000, like 10,000.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go. So now.
Okay,
there's
so
your-
now we got a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Now-
so that's
okay.
probably still a reasonable size for the account.
Got it, got it.
Because remember, your account balance is $100,000 theoretical money.
Oh, man. Okay.
Nice. Good
All right,
question.
here we go. My first, I'm selling US Swiss. I'm a madman. Here we go. It's in. And I'm out. No, I'm kidding.
Would you recommend we kind of just focus on just a couple, like maybe choose like a couple pairs like USD CAD and like a couple just like simple ones and just keep an eye on those
Yes.
rather than like overall like whatever's on the top of the EDGEFINDER, we take a trade on that obviously.
I'd say that's a good idea. Yeah, because just because it's high up or low on the EDGEFINDER, obviously doesn't guarantee that it's going to be a good trade. But also, each one of these things has a personality.
Yes.
Like it's like one big family. Like
Okay.
these are all members of a family. One's the uncle, one's the aunt. They all have personalities, and studying probably for our purpose just one or two,
Okay.
and just really getting used to them. That would be
Okay.
probably your best bet.
So Euro USD is a good one too. That's like not super volatile, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can watch Euro USD.
And if you do want to trade something like gold, which is more volatile, you just have to make sure your position size is really small. Because
Okay.
if you put a big position on euro and you put a big position on gold, the gold one is going to move way more. It's
Yeah.
going to be like
Yeah.
incredibly volatile.
Okay, so quick update. I've already taken one trade today. I went long on US 30 on the 4-hour chart, and pretty soon after I took the trade, it went into profit. It continued to go up, and I figured, you know what? For the sake of the competition, since we're all on demo accounts, it's not like, hoping this thing goes higher and higher really affects my personal trading account. This is solely for profits for the team. So I just went ahead and trailed $300 in a profit, and it ended up hitting my stop loss, but that's okay because I'll take a $300 trade for my very first trade ever. Because the first trade went so well, and because it was kind of a short trade, I was in the trade for probably less than an hour and a half, maybe like less than 2 hours. Maybe it was an hour and a half. I don't know. I decided to take another one and try and hold this one overnight, hopefully. But basically what I did was I went through the EDGEFINDER, and in fact I can show you that here on my screen, and I just started going through all of these different biases that we have here. We have, I'm not even going to count how many because there's a whole lot. We have very bullish, very bearish, bearish, bullish. We have all kinds of biases at the moment, and I just started looking at charts. I'm looking at charts, and I found one that I think I like, that I think I'm going to hold on to, try and hold on to for a little bit. So I'm just going to enter that on camera right now. So I'm looking at Aussie Swiss on the 4-hour, and I mean, this thing has been plummeting, just lower and lower and lower and lower. We have 2 red candles in a row right here. And so I think I'm going to go short on Aussie Swiss right now and just try and hold on to this thing because, again, according to the EDGEFINDER, Aussie Swiss has a decent bearish score at a -4 right here. Clearly this thing is in a downward trend. Stop loss. I'm going to put the stop loss. Ooh, well, that's going to depend on my units. I forget how many I did last time. I think I did 100. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. If my stop loss is all the way here at the top of these highs here, so we say 57, 57, 1. So if I say 57, 57, 1. If that's my stop, I'm risking 22 cents? That can't be right. 22 cents. 100,000 units? Is this right? Am I about to mess something up real bad here? 100,000 units is acting like it's only a $200 risk, which, I had a $298 profit. So if I pretty much go back to break even, it won't be great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Is this right? Stop loss is up here at, okay, I mean, it looks right, I think. A $200 risk, pretty much brings me back to break even, but I'm still in a tiny bit of profit. Let's sell. All right, there we go. Stop loss is in place. 100,000 units. That seems like a lot, but my stop loss seems to be reasonable. So we're just going to see what happens.
Let me get off the 1-minute chart. I'm not trying to be like James the Scalper. Okay, so these are not demo trades. That's why they're going to be a lot less interesting compared to the size that these guys are trading. I have a couple trades on right now. I've sold puts on IWM. This is essentially a US index. I'm up a couple $100 on these ones. However, I'm also long NASDAQ. Let's actually go over here. This is my NASDAQ trade. So you can see I'm basically break even. I entered off of what was resistance. Price broke out, came back into this area, and I picked it up long. My stop loss is below this market structure, and I'm looking to see if I can trade it back. Overall, we're up pretty nicely on the day, but we'll see if that stays the case.
So I'm just here to set the record straight since Frank had a few things to say about me. I'm just kidding. It's fine. I wasn't here whenever they picked the team, so obviously I was picked last, which hurt a little bit, but it's okay. So what I did when I saw the team I was on, I am happy. I think Frank is a good trader. Me and Hallie, we vibe really well. We're pretty good friends, so I'm excited to be with her. And also, I love James, and he edits all the videos, so I feel like he knows what he's talking about. I mean, I just got here and he's already taken a trade, so I have confidence in him. What do I think is going to be the most difficult? Really all of it, because like Frank said, I don't know anything about the markets, apparently. No, I know a little bit. I've worked here for like 3 years, so I know a decent amount about the markets. I need to do a little bit of research before I take my first trade, but I have confidence in myself and I have confidence in my team. Even if they don't have confidence in me, that's fine. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to take my first trade probably tomorrow, because today I just set up my demo account, which was already a lot. So tomorrow I'll take my first trade and then I'll update you guys, but just have confidence in me, please.
All right, so really quick update on my second trade. The first trade went pretty well, and I decided that I was going to play around with it a little more, just kind of test out the waters, you know, so to speak. And so I wanted to leave a trade running overnight. So I picked a sell on Aussie CHF, and I placed a stop loss at about a $200 risk roughly, and I also put a take profit about the same. And I'm going to show you guys the actual chart, and you'll be able to see my overall profit and loss. But it did in fact hit my take profit for a nice little hit. So I'm up, if I check right now, I am up $539 on my demo account so far.
I lost. Yesterday I took a dollar Swiss trade. I sold it. I went home from work, and then I came back the next morning and I was stopped out. I'm down now $48. So far, A1 day one is not doing so hot. So far, James is kicking my tail. I think the only thing that I can think of to do now is when CPI rolls around to just put everything that I have to my name into gold and pray for the best.
All right, so a lot going on. I mean, not really a lot going on, actually. I'm looking at maybe taking a trade some point tomorrow. Tracking a little, well, I'm not going to say it out loud because they can hear me, but tracking this right here a little bit, like what I'm seeing right there. Going to zoom in, yeah. Also, you know, I'm looking to see if this guy right here, there's going to be a little action here. I'm looking at the past couple days, so I'll keep you updated tomorrow on what we got. But looking for some big winners in the next couple days.
I haven't taken a trade yet, but I am just looking at different indices. I'm using our handy dandy EDGEFINDER to kind of get some analysis, see what's going on here. But that's what I'm doing so far. I'll probably take my first trade tomorrow, so stay tuned.
So today I took a trade on USD CAD, and it is not going well, but it is turning around any second now. This is where I entered. I'm down $51, but I think it's gonna turn around. Plus, Nick sent out analysis on it, and he says it's looking good. So I think I'm coming back. I'll just hold on to it for now.
Okay, so I haven't taken any trades yet, but I'm watching Nick's videos for inspiration. I see people jump right into it every day, so I don't want to make that mistake, and I'm just practicing so I can be the best.
At the moment, I'm not in a trade, but I am on the EDGEFINDER, and I see there are some things that could be possibilities for trades. The problem is, and don't tell the other team, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Now, when I was in the last trade that didn't go so hot, I kind of just did it. And I was able to convince my coach that I knew what I was talking about, but I don't. So, wish me luck.
All right, so update for me. Just a reminder, my trades don't count towards the competition. They're real trades, so this is not a very excitable one to talk about, but I'm down today. I picked up NASDAQ recently, and the market has not agreed with my idea that it could go up. So I'm down a little bit on the trade. Well, I'm down on the day. I ended up closing out on this trade for just under $1,600 of a loss on this one. At end of the day, recently my trading has been pretty good, so I'm on a good streak. So all good things must come to an end at some point. So my NAS trade is stopped out. and now I'm just looking for more opportunities.
Okay, team.
Yes.
I guess we're having a meeting.
If things are going really poorly, I say we go into the Discord and we blind copy all of Frank's trades.
Yeah.
That way, it really is on him.
Yeah, I think that's a great strategy.
But so far, things aren't going south.
No, things are going good.
We have not taken a trade yet, though.
That's
But I think
okay.
that's a good thing because you see everyone else on the other team that's taking the trade.
That's true.
You
They
slow
have
down.
three out of their 2 people have taken trades, both losers.
3 out of 2.
3 out of 2.
Yeah, makes sense.
2 out of 3
Right,
of the
right.
people on their team have taken trades, and they were both losers. So they're already in the red,
Okay.
and we
Good news.
have a little bit of leeway. We got a little bit of as long as I think if we stick to smaller positions, because it seems like that's what they're doing too. They're not taking big risky trades until Drew comes in with the boomstick. He's gonna do something crazy, I'm sure.
Of course.
But if we just kind of hover where we're at right now, we might just be able to kind of coast to the finish. So, everything that I just said right there was wrong. I was feeling pretty good after day one. Monday, I had the nice US 30 trade that was up a little over $200 profit. And then overnight, I had the sell on Aussie Swiss that was, again, little over $200 profit. And so I was feeling confident on Tuesday during that team meeting because the only people on team A1 day one that had taken trades were Julie and Chandler. Drew hadn't taken any trades yet. Both Julie and Chandler had losses. So I'm thinking to myself, we have like a $600 something lead right now. If we can just kind of coast and hold on to this, we'll be good. Until Wednesday, today, the very next day, Julie has an insane S&P 500 trade.
So I just took a trade on SPX 500. I had a buy limit on it and it hit that point right here. And I'm up almost $300. This is so exciting. This is the first one that I actually had a plan for. And I feel pretty confident in this one. So I'm so excited.
For over $1,000.
Okay, trade update. I am currently up $1,200, which is awesome. This trade is playing out so well, actually. I somehow did that like perfectly. But yeah, so I just trailed my stops. So there's no losing around here.
That she still might be in right now. I'll have to double check the footage that she sent me, but Julie has completely wiped away any lead that we had and has built team A1 Day One's lead up significantly. So we're gonna have to do something about that. No more coasting. Also, trade updates. I didn't do a trade update yesterday other than in the morning after I sold my Aussie Swiss for that little nice profit. I've taken a few trades since then, so I'm going to run through them really quickly and also record my screen as I do it, so you'll be able to see everything that I've been up to both Tuesday and today, Wednesday. So we'll start with my most recent one. It's the DXY right here. You can see that my profit and loss doesn't look great at the moment, but that's okay. So this is the most recent one, DXY. And I'm gonna explain all of these as quickly as I can. Basically, CPI is happening tomorrow. So this is Wednesday. CPI is happening tomorrow on Thursday. My thought with DXY, based on my very limited knowledge of inflation, is if the inflation rate does in fact go higher, like it is projected to, then the dollar should go up. I do not recommend trading news events. This is solely for the competition and trying to get a nice trade here. And you'll notice that I actually have my stop loss set right here at just $20 loss. So if, CPI does not go in my favor, I'm okay with taking a $20 loss on a demo account. But if it does go in my favor, this could be a pretty big trade. So that was my most recent one. I also have these three here 2 of them that I entered on Tuesday, and 1 of them that I entered today. I'm going to be honest. This is the one that I entered today. So pound CAD, I entered today on the long side. I had EDGEFINDER confirmation. This chart looks pretty nice, in my opinion. It looks. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at trading view nonsense. What am I doing here? There we go. I think this has potential to break to the upside. I have a pretty generous stop loss here at $100, and I'm just hoping that this thing continues to run. Same with Euro Aussie. All of these are pretty much the same. They're all on the long side. All looked pretty bullish to me. Looked at the EDGEFINDER to find a lot of these entries. Generous stop loss here. I mean, if I get stopped out for $83 here and $91 here and $13 here, I'm not going to be happy, but it is what it is. I'm trying to make trades, and I'm really trying to take a lot of trades, more trades than I probably should be trying to take. I am currently in 4 trades at the moment heading into CPI, which is terrifying. All of them are losses at the moment, but all have generous stop losses because I am really hoping that these things fly tomorrow or at some point.
Okay, so I did a lot of research last night, just preparing to do my first trade today. So I'm just gonna scroll through and show you all of my hard work. That's it, yes. And I even have, let me go back up, a picture. So I'm ready to win.
Okay, I had a buy limit on USD CAD that just hit. I found this trade from the EDGEFINDER. USD CAD is a very bullish signal on the EDGEFINDER, and then I found this area of support. I set a buy limit and it just hit, so we'll see how this trade goes.
So unfortunately, FaceTime didn't record audio, so you're looking at basically Julie telling me about her trade. She's pointing out that she got like the perfect entry on SPX 500, so she bought the S&P 500. She's holding on to a trade, and I think she's floating around $2,000. While I was on the call with her, it ended up crossing the $2,000 mark, which is awesome. Now, full transparency, this is a demo account, so it's for learning purposes, but she's having fun. She's learning something, which is cool. So she bought support held. Love to see it.
Okay, I just got stopped out of my SPX 500 trade. I got stopped out about right here. I ended with like a profit of like 1,100, so still a really good trade, but I'm glad I got out when I did because it is going down. And I'm still in my USD CAD trade, and it's doing pretty good. I'm up about $100, but before the workday's over, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stops to break even so that I don't come back to work to a loss. And then like just to kind of get an overall bias of the chart, and then you can like go to 4 hour and then 1 hour just to like make sure.
Should do one day
To see if it's like the same,
Yeah.
if it's showing the same kind of trend.
Also,
We are 20 seconds out, guys, from CPI here, going to give us some insights on July of 2023 in terms of where inflation is at in the United States. It's a key report, and so stick around. We're going to be doing some commentary, some coverage, and the trade setups will follow after the spike. Here we go. All right. And here it goes. Let's see if we get something out of CPI. NAS making an initial move higher. Euro USD initial move higher.
Zoom out a little bit.
I don't know how to do that. Is it zooming out?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Maybe try like drawing this. Take that trend line.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like up here.
Like here?
Yeah, and then drag it down to this one.
Like Like this?
Yeah, keep going. Like go further.
Oh, down?
A little higher until it matches the top of this.
Oh, okay. Like that?
Yeah. So you
What
can
does
look
that
at stuff
mean?
like that. Maybe another one right here. You could draw a line going through
Whoa,
here.
I didn't know this one wasn't going to say. How do you make
You gotta click again.
Okay.
And then do the same thing.
Where?
Like start maybe, yeah, like right there.
Like here? Or like down here?
Like right here.
Here.
I'll click. And I'll go across. See? You're doing it.
But I don't know what I'm doing.
Click again.
Trading!
Okay. So I took AUD-JPY and I'm not sure why, but I did it, so.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just looking. I gotta do something. It's been a while since I've placed a trade. I've lost 50 bucks. And now I'm in desperation mode. Here we go. Okay, so I just decided to short Australian dollar. As you can see, I've just placed it. I don't even have a take profit on here yet. It's possible my stop loss is way too close to my position. I don't really have any idea if that is true or not, but I hope this goes well, because it'd be nice to put a little something on the board, you know.
Older level of resistance. So then but then over here it broke through that level of resistance. So like, what does that mean? Like, or what? How can you like interpret that, or like?
So that resistance could become support now, which means it could bounce up from there.
Okay.
But that's why time frames are important.
Yeah.
Because if you're shorting it, because like your stop is so tight for like, it wouldn't make sense to take that trade off like the 4-hour or the daily chart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's tough.
I took USD-JPY. So far, it's going up. That's what we want. I didn't really do any like super in-depth analysis with it. I just jumped in, and so far it's working out. So we'll see.
The sandwich going on. Can't forget the sauce.
If you want it to go down.
Is that the go-to sauce?
That's the go-to. We're Southerners here. We love Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed you like to tear the bag open.
I like to tear the bag open. Food review here. The reason is because, you know, like, you gotta be able to have a place to set your sandwich down. So that, you know, you can go for a fry, or you need to do something on the computer. It's very important stuff here. I'm kind of a pro at eating unhealthy Chick-fil-A food, so. Click the stop loss on.
Look at you! You're a natural.
Okay, so now let's say you want to set your stop loss. Let's say you did like some price in there, like if you want to keep it tight or wider.
Oh, we're locked in.
Oh,
I mean, it's easy. It's easy money. I'm down 50 bucks in 25
What are
seconds. See, there are times when you read the market, you know, and you find a breakout, and you'd be dumb not to take the trade. It's all my
You can
fault.
technically move your stops.
Look,
if
I
you
saw.
think
I
it's
got.
gonna
Oh, I
reverse
got
and-
on. I should have gotten on that breakout. Yeah, that's an easy mistake. Jeez. I gotta get on board. We gotta make some money. Let's go.
Drew, I made so much money, and then you're just gonna lose it all.
Julia?
So can I set another trade right now and reverse on the way back down? We gotta double down.
Whoa.
You just hear, I'm long, I'm short, I'm long, I'm short.
Oh, and you're up. Nice. Yeah, the dollar is strong.
I did a bad one.
Frank, are you being supportive for once?
No, I didn't think we were on camera, so
Take it back.
no. Yeah, this is probably not the best idea. I would
Okay.
reevaluate everything.
I just took a trade on Euro USD. I'm selling it. Nick had shared a trade in the group about this, and I looked at it and I kind of agreed with his analysis. But it's been going back and forth. My trade's a little different than what Nick did. I'm trading more on the hour chart, but it's going back and forth, so I'm not sure what direction it's gonna go. So we'll see.
Yeah, you know, didn't look good early. Got in there, felt really good about it. I thought I was gonna break through, and it didn't. Went the other way, but then stuck with it. You know, you gotta be persistent. You gotta be determined in this business. And we broke through. I got out a profit of $3.50. And you know what? There's no such thing as a bad win. You know, we're making money. I'm contributing to the team, playing my small role, and We're making it happen, baby.
So I got out of my trade. I had a pretty good profit. I was at 334 when I got out. And yeah, I feel pretty good about it. Definitely beginner's luck, that's for sure. But good start, yeah.
Okay, so I closed out my trade for a profit of $19.98. So it's not big, but it's good. And I learned a lot from it, so just expect more from me.
Okay, so I'm currently in 2 trades. I took a trade on SPX 500 and then NAS 100. I had a buy limit on both of them, and they're going super well so far. I'm up $2,900 currently. It's kind of hit like a little bit of a resistance area, but I think it's going to keep coming back up to this point, so I'm going to keep holding on to it and see what happens. So that's exciting.
So final trade update of the week. This week has been a lot of fun so far. I've taken a lot of trades, way more than I probably should have, but so most of them are for like trailed out for like $20 or $50 losses. So I'm still in the green. I'm still profitable. I actually had a decent trade on gold today. I shorted it, and it was in like $300 something worth of profit, and it started to reverse on me. So I actually closed it out at $167. I kind of wish I just let it run, let it do its thing, but you know, I was in it for like an hour and made $167. So I'll take it. My team's doing really well. The other team though is doing really, really well. And more specifically, Julie is absolutely killing the game right now. I mean, her total profit is in the thousands, literally. It's she's gonna be tough to beat. She really is. But this is gonna be the final update here for you guys this week, because the video is going out tomorrow at the time of this recording on Thursday, CPI day. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and let us know who you think is gonna win. What team is gonna win? It looks like there's a clear winner right now, but we'll see if we can do something about that. Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free EDGEFINDER, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.